Well, WCHS, the weather is getting warmer, the Foursquare players are coming out, and school is almost over.
This could only mean one thing, that summer is on its way. So get ready, because today is our summer show.
When we think of summer, we think of carefree days filled with doing nothing. But for some high school students, their summers are spent at a summer job. Summer jobs are a good way to earn a little cash for a break. But where can you find a summer job?
Jake has done a little work to find out a little more on summer jobs. Jake?
Jake, are you still sitting there?
Yes.
Come on. You need to get out there and get some information on a job.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna need a job, so I think I'll talk to a friend to help fill me in. How did you get this job?
Well, I took a lifeguarding class at Fuller Hall, and then I applied, and they hired me.
How did you get the idea for this job?
A bunch of friends and I saw the pool, and we thought that'd be fun to work there.
Where and why do you work?
I work at the outdoor pool so I can get paid for tanning.
What is some advice you give to somebody looking for a job?
Find a job you like, and then get your application in on time and work hard.
Well, that's someone with a job, but how do they get hired? Now let's go talk to Ken Harfst at Fuller Hall to find out more information. For high school age employees.
Well, actually, for many employees that we hire here at Fuller Hall, the outdoor pool, and within the Parks Department, we mostly look for good people. For many people, this is their first real job. You know, they've had jobs before, babysitting, working on a farm, doing odd jobs for different people. But for an organization, it seems like us in the grocery stores are the main real job or first job that they have. And we're not necessarily looking for straight A students, but we're looking for good students that they go to school regularly, they're on time, they don't skip school a lot, their communication skills, they know how to talk with people, you know, and a lot of the other stuff, whether it be lifeguarding, working the front desk at Fuller Hall, we can train them. And so basically we just look for good people in which we can train.
I should give to somebody looking for a job?
Yeah, many times people ask me is how can I work at Fuller Hall or the outdoor pool? The process we have here is to fill out a resume, or not a resume, but an application form. Many times you can include a cover letter that talks about why we should hire you, as well as sometimes for older people, mostly people out of high school, they'll include their resume in which that gives all their qualifications, like how much education they've had, their previous work experience, and things like that. And so from the start, I tell them to please be complete on filling out the application. You can get that here at Fuller Hall City Hall, or go to webstercity.com, and we do have applications that you can download. If you do pick up to please print, or even use a typewriter, or you can fill it online. A lot of times that's our first impression that we have is if we get a sloppy application form that's not filled out very good, well, that kind of tells us, well, if the applicant is going to take much time to apply, if the applicant is not going to take much time to fill out the form correctly and neatly, then chances are they might not be a good employee. So we look for that, and a lot of times they'll give us an application, and maybe a week or two later just call to make sure we got it. The ones that are truly interested, we try to develop a communication relationship in which they fill out the form, and then we may or may not ask them for an interview, and then we go from there.
About how many high school employees do you hire each year?
Typically, most of the time, the high school employees we do hire are during the summertime. We have a lot of different activities going on through both the recreation and public ground side of it. On average, about 50 to 60 high school employees, and those employees are for people that work at the outdoor pool. There we have lifeguards, swim team coaches, people working in the bag room, people working in the concession area, people cleaning the pool and area each morning. We have that. We have a lot of Little League instructors for baseball, softball program, for summer playground, for youth tennis, as well as for the older ones. Typically, we do require them to be 18 years old out in the parks to run a weed trimmer or a mower. So about 50 to 60 employees.
Well, I hope that helps you in getting your job this summer. Summer jobs are filling up fast, so hurry up and turn in your application. As for me, I found the perfect job.
A summer job sounds like a great way to spend your summer days. But I'm busy with softball all summer. But the softball and baseball aren't the only sports during the summer.
My friends and I like to play golf, but for a few more summer sport ideas to get out and try this summer, we'll swing it over to Kevin. Kev?
What comes to your mind when you think of sports? Maybe our school sports, like football, basketball, or wrestling. But sports aren't limited to the ones we play here at school. What kind of sports do students play outside of school?
Why do I skateboard? I skateboard because I get a rush when I do it, and it's really fun. And it's fun being able to learn certain tricks and accomplish things, and just, I don't know, be able to make art on my skateboard.
How often do you skateboard?
I skateboard whenever I have time, which is, I don't know, a couple times a week, just whenever I have time.
What kind of tricks can you do?
I do all sorts of tricks, flip tricks, grinds, just whatever, I guess. My favorite trick would have to be the kick flip because of its simplicity and its fulfillness of fun.
Why do you like playing paintball?
I like playing paintball for the adrenaline rush and the fact that I can shoot people in the head or in the body and without killing them.
Where do you like playing paintball?
I like playing paintball out at Mitch Carpenter's house. We put up pallets and spools, and we like going out of town playing tournaments.
How much money do you spend on paintball?
I've probably put $500 into my gun, $170 into my outfit, $30 weekly usually for balls, and $12 for CO2 or air.
So if school sports aren't your thing, you might be interested in playing one of these sports during the summer.
Thanks, Kev. All those sports sound like a lot of fun.
If you haven't noticed, the weight room has gone under quite a change. The school has updated many of the machines and gave the room a whole makeover. Lifting weights is a good way to prepare you for your sports.
And prepare you for your figure for the beach. Allison's been spending a little more time in the weight room herself. Allison?
Most of you probably spend your mornings a lot like I do. Eating breakfast, taking a shower, brushing your teeth. But some students here at the high school add one more thing to their morning routine. What am I talking about? Weightlifting and plyos. Many students at the high school participate in weightlifting and plyos. But what are plyos and what are their benefits? What are plyos?
Plyometrics are any basic combination of coming in and working on those skills that we talked about with jumping and quickness and things like that. It could be running steps, could be box jumps, working the speed ladder with coordination, dot drills, a lot of things that you might see in some PE classes. It's going to combine all those things with quickness that the weight room may not be able to necessarily hit.
What are the benefits of plyos?
Plyos are going to benefit any athlete, student athlete, with vertical jumping skills, coordination, balance. It works on form running and lots of different things.
Be in plyos.
Any Webster City student athlete that's going to be in grades 7 through 12, our present seniors know that they can always come back to if they're working to go on to post-secondary athletics. It's any boy or girl, doesn't matter what their sport is. We're not throwing footballs around or anything like that. It's for every single sport, and it goes on. It was on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings from 6:45 to 7:15. During the spring season, we have gone to Thursdays from 6:45 to 7:15, and then once the summer hits and these sports conclude, then we'll go back to 2 to 3 days a week. I believe in the summertime it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and we usually have plyos before or after their weightlifting session.
Why are you in plyos?
I'm in plyos because I enjoy it and it makes me quicker for football.
How do we know the benefits of plyos? What are the benefits of weightlifting?
Well, the obvious benefits are obviously getting you stronger, being able to compete a little quicker. In today's society, everybody's lifting, so you almost have to lift just to stay with with the crowd and get stronger and faster and be able to compete with everybody.
When is the weight room open?
It's open every night, Monday through Friday, from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. And then Coach Duncan also has it open from 6:30 to 7:15 Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings.
Why do you lift weights?
To get bigger, faster, and stronger.
And it helps you in all sports.
The benefits of weightlifting and plyos are obvious, so it might just be worth it to get up that extra half an hour earlier. But for those of you who aren't morning people like me, you can always come in after school on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and weightlift. I'm Allison Hayes reporting for WCTV, and I need to get back to shaping my guns.
Instead of all the hard work, I like to do something a little more relaxing on my summer days.
Oh yeah, Josie, what's that?
I like to walk my dog Sadie.
You're right, spending a day with your pet is always fun. But not only are your pets good friends, but they can also teach you a lot of responsibility. I have a dog named Boomer. Lisa took the leash to find out what other pets WCHS students have.
Hey Lisa, what should we do with all this money we saved up? We have like $86.
I don't know, maybe we should buy something, like a bike.
That'd be cool, but we should totally buy a car.
Allison, are you kidding me? Have you seen the gas prices lately?
That's true.
Maybe you should buy a pet. Like what kind of pet?
A llama, and then we can name it Tina.
I don't know about a llama, but maybe some other kind of pet.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. I think you should get a puppy because mine's really cute.
Everyone should get a sugar glider because, first of all, they're cuddly, and second of all, they smell so good.
Well, I think you should buy me because, well, achoo, 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 achoo. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze. Here, let me wipe my nose on the carpet real quick. Oh, no. That's better. Well, anyways, I think you should pick me because I'm cute and I'm cuddly and I'm fun. And I'll always wake you up with a nice little lick in the morning.
Okay, those are some pretty good ideas, but maybe we should head to an expert.
Here at Divig's Pet Shop in downtown Webster City, they have many pets to offer you. This is what Mike Weeman had to say about having pets in high school. What kind of advice would you like to give a high school student who would want to have a pet?
I'd say definitely they need to be responsible and taking care of their pet. With time and money, you just need to know how much it takes to take care of them. Money is definitely an issue for high school students, so just get something simple to begin with, and then as time goes on, you can always move to something more expensive and harder to take care of.
What kind of a pet would you recommend for a high school student?
I'd recommend fish. Fish would be a good pet for high school students, just based on their time schedules and stuff that you guys run into. Easy pet to take care of. Once a day, you feed them. Other than that, some small animals would work good too. But I'd say fish for most of the high school students would work out the best.
Well, those sound like a good idea, but I think I can afford something bigger. Being from central Iowa, some students here at WCHS have their own swine, cattle, and poultry. Some even have horses. Many of these students show their livestock through either 4-H or FFA. So Danielle, what classes do you show through 4-H and FFA at the county fair?
I do showmanship and halter, western pleasure, horsemanship, all the games, barrels, pulls, everything basically, you name it, I'm in it.
So what's your favorite part about having horses?
I think I like everything. I like showing the best, probably. That's probably why I do it.
My dad said no to a horse, so I got this little guy instead.
Wow, all those pets were really cute. I might just have to visit the pet store myself to find a new pet for the summer.
That wraps up our summer show, and just remember that there are only 15 days left of school, and for you lucky seniors, there are only 6 days left.
See you next year for WCTV's special senior tribute. Have a stellar weekend. Peace.